Here we have a police report from the city of Milwaukee. Well, chat. What could be going on in Milwaukee? Apparently, adult disorderly conduct. Now, who could this disorderly person be? How about Patrick S. Tomlinson, child? Patrick S. Tomlinson was cited for disorderly conduct. He was not arrested. I believed he was arrested. He was not arrested, but he was cited by a police officer for a petty misdemeanor. So he didn't need to get arrested or booked. He was simply cited. Here is the police report. He says on March 20th, P.O. Lopez, squad 1122, was dispatched to a trouble with subject at 2613 North Oakland Avenue. I spoke with the caller, who stated that he had worked for J.B. Hunt Transport Services and was making a delivery to this address. He stated that he had made contact with the recipient, Patrick S. Tomlinson. The items being delivered included fence building materials. Caller stated that Tomlinson advised him to place the items in the concrete parking slab behind the residence. Caller stated that there were vehicles parked back there, but Tomlinson stated that it was fine to put the bulky items back there. Caller did as instructed. Caller stated that just before leaving, Tomlinson approached him aggressively, yelled at him to move the items because they were blocking his vehicle. Caller stated that Tomlinson got into his personal space and yelled profanity at him. Caller stated that this caused a breach of his peace and he felt threatened by Tomlinson's aggressive behavior. He stated that he felt a physical attack from Tomlinson was imminent. Caller, fearing for his safety, entered his truck and attempted to leave. However, Tomlinson stood in front of his truck and would not allow him to leave. When I arrived, I observed Tomlinson standing in front of the caller's truck, which was parked on the street in front of the location. Tomlinson stated that he was upset that the items were placed in front of his vehicle. He denied acting in a threatening manner towards the caller. He could not deny standing in front of the truck since I observed him doing so. He did not call the delivery company to attempt to resolve the issue. There are no witnesses. So, it's so funny because you listen to Pat talk and how he talks to people, and you just know he's like, I think I even said this when I did a stream on him or something. I'm like, you just fucking know that this guy is like this to everybody around him all the time. There's no way that you can spend 20 hours a day on Zitter saying, no, child, enjoy prison. Wrong again, child. That's where you're wrong. And that's why your life is already over. You know, he just does that. It's like you can't shut that off. If you're like that often on the internet, there's no way you can just go to like real life and be like a normal person. So it's like it is like that with random people, random service people. He's just like, put the items in the back, driver child. But there's cars back there. You sure you want me to just drop it off in the back lot? It would block the vehicles. That is what I said. Did not make me repeat myself. And he does it. It's like, you fool, you imbecile. You blocked my vehicle. How am I supposed to drive now, stalker? That's what you asked for. And you wonder, is there any wonder whatsoever why this man is divorced? And imagine being married to this fucking guy and living with him 24/7 and getting stalker childed in real life continuously by this fat retard. So terrible. What a fate worse than death.